Wait.
Coach, shall I get started?
Yes, whenever you're ready. This is your show.
Okay. Good
Good
morning,
morning.
Congress. Okay, welcome. As you know, my name is Jude, and I'll guide you through a yoga practice.
Good.
So, in my class, you're welcome to ask any questions. Again, with yoga, it's not about forcing your way through anything. So, if you feel pain, come out. If it's uncomfortable, you can breathe through it. So decipher the difference, right? We grow in our discomfort, right? As we all know, right? So there's that awareness that you have in your body. There's only so much I can see to keep you safe, but you also have to feel. So if there's any kind of pain, come on out. And I don't know your bodies, so let me know if you have any questions, and I can give you a variation. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you can either sit on a chair, sit on the ground. If you're sitting on the ground, sit up on something, I recommend. That will help alleviate any pressure on your lower back. Okay, so either books, if you have blocks, sit up on blocks. I use foam pads to sit on. If you're on a chair, make sure that the hips are above the knees, so your thighs are more parallel. Again, you may want to sit up on something, because if you're not, your hips are not elevated, then you're collapsing into your lower back. Okay. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. That's it, Karen. Good. Perfect.
Hey, Sheila.
Hi, Sheila. Welcome. Okay, so shift on to your sitting bones. There's two bones at the bottom of your pelvis, right? So shift onto that and draw the lower belly up. You hear Coach say it all the time, to engage the belly, or Lisa's saying it, engage the belly, the lower belly. Right? And then you can either rest your hands onto your thighs with your palms facing up. You can place your hands onto your heart center, or you can place your hands in front of your heart in prayer position. Whatever feels most comfortable for you. If you're comfortable, you're welcome to close your eyes or keep your eyelids heavy with your gaze draping toward your heart. And simply draw your awareness to the flow of your breath. In yoga, we do our best to inhale and exhale through the nose, but if you're congested or you feel that's not available to you, then keep breathing, right? In through your nose, out through your mouth. So inhale, expanding your lungs and your rib cage, and then as you exhale, deflate back. Go in the opposite way. And then one more breath, inhaling, and then exhaling. Keep the chin parallel with the floor. Good. One more breath. And then bow your chin toward your chest, Elisa, and set your intention for your practice today, whatever it may be, right? Make it something positive, of course, as you all know, and feel and live, and make it for yourself. What made you show up today, right? Maybe it's, what is yoga? I need to stretch my body from these fabulous workouts that we have, but set an intention. Good. And then lift your chin away from your chest and open your eyes. Welcome. Release your hands if they're up in by your chest, and then sweep your arms up. Weave your fingers together, interlace them, and flip the palms up towards the sky. Drop the chin towards your chest, nice, Sheila, and spread the shoulder blades wide. I call the shoulder blades angel wings. So spread them wide. And if it's not connecting, right, if you can't move your shoulder blades, it's okay. In time, that connection of the mind and the body will come. Just like what we do with Coach. Good. And then inhaling, lift your chin away from your chest, release your fingers, and exhaling, press through the heels of your hands. And then lift the chin parallel with the floor. As you inhale, lift the lower belly up towards your chest. And as you exhale, twist to your left. So place your right hand on the outside of your left knee and your left hand behind you as a kickstand. Can you see me? That's it, Karen. And then inhaling, come back to center. So lift the bottom of the belly, keep shifting the weight onto the front of your sitting bones, and then exhaling, twist. From your lower belly and twist. That's it, Coach. Nice. Inhaling, come back to center. So it's important to keep the lift of the lower belly in any twist because that will protect your back. Okay. Inhaling, lift a bit of the belly, and exhaling, twist to your left again. Use your right hand as a kickstand to keep the lift of the upper body. Use your left hand as a kickstand. Use your right hand. That's it, Paulina. On the outside of your thigh. Inhaling, come back to center. And one more twist to the right. Lift the bottom of the belly, ground down through your sitting bones, and twist. Good. And then inhaling, come back to center. Nice, nicely done. Hi, Leslie. And then extend your legs straight out, even if you're on the chair or on the floor. Hey, Tanya. Place your hands alongside your hips. Right? So you straighten out the legs, press out through the heels of your feet. Again, lift the bottom of the belly, and then contract or tighten up the thigh muscles. Right? So straighten out the legs, even if you're on the chair. Let me show you. So what we're doing is waking up the body, waking up the legs, particularly in this pose. So the thigh muscles, the quadriceps, are opposite of the hamstrings, as we all know, and Coach is teaching. So if you're on the chair, extend the legs straight out as much as possible, okay? And then tighten up the thigh muscles. Okay? If you're sitting on the floor and you place your hands behind your knees and press down into your knees, or press down into your hands, that will help activate the thigh muscles. But not to press through the back of your knees without your hands there, because you don't want to stretch behind your knees overextended. That makes sense? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Any questions? Okay. One more time. Good. And then bend the knees and place the soles of your feet together. Commonly called butterfly. So open up your knees wide, whether you're on the floor or on the chair. That's it, Paulina. Nice. So press the feet together as much as possible. And your feet can be a little away from your body or closer to your body. It's going to depend on your body today. Place your hands on your inner thighs. Draw the inner thighs away from your midline. And roll your thighs back behind you. So it's an external rotation. So it's like this. So even if you're on the ground, that's a count. So it's like ironing out your thighs and rolling them back. You're opening up your inner thigh muscles. And just roll them back without force. One more breath. Good. And then release, bring your knees back together. Good. Okay, so we're going to do some palm stretches. Hey, Lisa. And some forearm stretches, which you may feel when we lift the weights, right? And we use our fingers a lot for texting and computer and so forth. So extend your right arm out as straight as possible. Hold on to what I call the finger mound, right? And when you extend your arm out, always keep the upper arm bone in the socket of the shoulder joint. Press out through the heel of your hands away from your body and draw the finger mounds toward your body. That's it, Sheila. That's it, Tanya. Good. Inhale. And as you exhale, press the heel of your hands away from your body. Draw the finger mounds towards your body. One more breath. Inhale. And then exhaling, draw it away. And then release. So it may vary where you feel it. You may feel it in the palm. You may feel it in the forearm. No wrong or right. Okay? And now switch to the left side. Extend your arm out. Keep the upper bone in the socket of the shoulder joint. Hold on to the finger mounds. Inhaling. Remember to keep the lift of the pit of the belly up. Right? Shift onto the weight of your sitting bones. Inhale. And as you exhale, press out through the heel of your hand and draw the finger mounds back, not your fingers, this part of your hand. Inhale, and as you exhale, press out through the heel of your hand, draw the finger mounds back. Good. One more breath. And then slowly release. If the breath is confusing with the inhalation and the exhalation, just breathe, right? Just keep breathing. So now we'll do a little wrist rolls. Right? Hold them here. Make a gentle fist and roll your wrist to the right, big circles. That's it, Sheila. Mind-body connection. I know. That's it, Karen. Good, Tanya. Nice, Lisa Gorman. Good, Paulina. Good. That's it, Coach. One more time. And then switch to the opposite way. Good. Good. Pause for a moment. And then we'll do one more thing for the hands. And spread your fingers wide. And what you'll do is interlace your fingers, squeeze. Open up, switch. With the index finger, the opposite index finger on the outside. This is the index finger I call, okay? So it's squeeze, open. Interlace, squeeze, open. You go faster, right? Again, it's the mind-body thing, and it's just opening up the finger joints. Good. You can raise the ends of your lips and make believe you're having a good time. Good, one more time. Good, and then release. Okay, so either if you're lying, or if you're sitting on a chair or sitting on the floor, if you're sitting on the floor, lie on your back. If you're on the chair, you could stay on the chair. So we'll do what's called a full body stretch that will help elongate the torso and stretch out the torso from the abdominal work that we've done all week. Okay. So either if you're on the chair or on the floor, keep your legs together. Now, if you have any lower back issues, then keep your arms alongside of you and just press out through the heels of your feet. Does that make sense, Tanya? It looks like you have a question. Okay. Okay. I'm just waiting for everyone to get set up. Good. So bring the sides of your legs together. Right, lie on your back. Whether you're seated or lying on your back, bring your legs together. Inhaling, raise your arms up along over your head onto the floor. Keep your head, your arms, your whole body on the ground. Or if you're sitting in a chair, raise your arms up over your head. Inhale, lift the pit of the belly. Exhaling, reach out through your fingertips, reach out through the heels of your feet. Stretch. Inhaling, relax. Let go. Exhaling, stretch from your fingertips out through the heels of your feet. Press out through the heels of your feet. Inhaling, release. Beautiful. And then one last time. Exhaling, stretch. And then inhaling, release. Place your arms alongside of you. And we'll do knees to chest. First your right knee and then your left knee, whether you're sitting on the chair or you're lying on your back. This is to warm up the back muscles and stretch the back muscles. All the abdominal work that we've done with Coach will help. Again, if you have any discomfort in your lower back, then keep the knees bent with your feet on the ground. So inhale, and as you exhale, raise your right knee up towards your chest. Hold on to the shin. Reach the chin for your knee. That's it, Paulina. Same thing on the chair. Inhaling, release. Exhaling. Float your left knee up towards your chest. Reach the chin up towards your knee. Keep your throat open. Inhaling, release. Exhaling, raise your right knee up towards your chest. Wrap your hands around your shin. Reach the chin up for your knee. That's it, Sheila. That's it. Inhaling, release. That's it, Lisa Gorman. Exhaling, raise your left knee up. Inhaling, release. Nice, Coach. Nice, Lisa. And then one more set. Exhaling, raise your right knee up towards your chest. Reach your chin for your knee. Open up your throat. Open up the back muscles. Release as you exhale. And then one last time. Inhale and exhaling. Raise your knee up towards your chest. Feel the back body. And then inhaling, release. Just pause for a moment and feel, right? This may be all new to you, so you may just be hearing my words, but go back to your intention for your practice. Focus on your intention if you start wandering, okay? Raise your knees up towards your chest, hold on to your shins, and inhale. Now, those of you on the chair, you could do a little movement like so, because we're going to rock and roll for those of you on the floor. That's it, Paulina. Inhale, and as you exhale, roll to your right. Turn your head in the same direction of your knees. Same exhalation, come back to center. Inhale briefly. Coach, keep your head on the ground. Exhaling, roll to your left. Same exhalation, come back to center. Inhale briefly in the middle. Exhale, roll to your right. You're massaging your back muscles. That's it, Paulina. Nice, Lisa Garman. Same exhalation, come back to center. Inhale. And then exhaling, go to your left. Good. Nice, Karen. Beautiful. That's it, Tanya. Come back to center. One more set. Exhaling. Roll to your right. Same exhalation, come back to center. Inhale. Exhaling, go to your left. And then return back to center. Release your legs. You're sitting on a chair. Come back to the middle. Good. Let's do 3 more full body stretches. Inhale, raise your arms back over your head, onto the ground. Keep them on the ground so you're not holding them up. That's it. Inhale, and as you exhale, stretch out through your fingertips, reach out through the heels of your feet. Inhale and relax. Exhaling, stretch. Good. Inhaling, release. And then one last time, exhaling, stretch. Good. And then come back and release. Release your arms. If you're sitting on the chair, bend your knees one at a time. Roll over onto your right side. You're transitioning up onto hands and knees. For those of you on the chair, you could stay on the chair. So press your hands onto the floor. Keep your head heavy until you're up so that you're not using your neck muscles. And then place your, thank you, Karen. Yes, if you like support for underneath your knees, use support. Whether a blanket, extra cushion. So we'll do what's called commonly cat-cow. Align your knees underneath your hips, hip distance apart. Align your wrist below your shoulders, shoulder distance apart. And those of you on the chair like Paulina, just keep your hands onto your thighs. Exactly. So lift the buttocks up. Karen, so you come into, let me show you. If you need to come out so you can look, so you're not twisting your body, please do. So it's this action or this setup. I'm just setting you up first. Good. As you inhale, and Paulina and those of you on the chair, I'll give you instructions in a minute. I'm going to get them going. Inhaling, lift the chin away from the chest, lift the tailbone up, draw the spine towards the floor. Draw your shoulder blades towards each other. That's it, beautiful. Exhaling, round your spine up, drop the head and the tailbone down. Inhaling, draw the chin away from the chest and the tailbone up. That's it, keep going. Exhaling, round. Paulina, for you in the chair, inhaling, draw your spine forward, and then exhaling, round it, the opposite. Exactly. And you too, Lisa Garner. Yep, that's it, Tanya. Keep going. Inhaling, draw your shoulder blades together. Exhaling, round up, and breathe into your lower back more than your mid back when you round up. And feel, where does it feel a little tight possibly? That's it, Paulina, perfect. Open up your heart. Good. One more set. Nice. And then come back to neutral spine. And sink your buttocks back towards your heels, which is called child's pose. Rest your torso onto your thighs. And if your head doesn't touch the ground, stack your hands and rest your forehead onto your hands. For you, Paulina, you could just reach your torso towards your thighs and rest. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Perfect. And just feel the stretch of the back body. So the buttocks towards the heels. This is if you have the bolster, you could put it under your belly. Good. And then come back up onto hands and knees. And make your way to stand. Coach, I like the music. Any questions, thoughts, comments? Please feel free to share.
I needed this. It feels great. Thank you so much, Jude.
Yeah.
It does. It feels really, it's a perfect way to round out the week.
Okay. All right, so let's stand for a moment. What's called palm tree pose, sometimes called mountain pose. So ground down through your feet. Right? If you're able to, lift your toes, and you may feel a shift in your body, right? That drops onto the heels of your feet. Keep your arms alongside of you with your palms facing towards your legs. Align your chin parallel with the floor. And depending, many of us usually has our head coming forward. Shift the chin back to align the ears over the shoulders. Again, it's not forcing. Just notice how you feel when you're grounded and lifting. Of course, lift the lower belly up. Take a breath. Good. And then release. Okay. So it's something you can practice on your own when you're standing, right? If you have shoes on, it might be a little hard to lift your toes, but feel that shift and become aware of how you stand, right? I have a tendency to lean onto my right leg, right? So I've been practicing for years to balance, right? Because it affects our whole being. Okay. Do all of you have a chair or something you can lean on? So this will be a variation. Well, not even a variation. It is a pose. I could do a whole chair class, but if you do practice downward facing dog, you're welcome to do downward facing dog. But this is a nice way to extend the whole back body and the back of your legs. And if you have any of the contraindications as far as high blood pressure, acid reflux, hiatal hernia, I highly recommend not to have your heart below your knees, okay? Because that puts more pressure. Okay, it's just safety is something I'm really mindful of. Okay, so what you'll do, use the seat of the chair, walk your feet back, so you create somewhat of an L shape. It's going to vary again. Keep your hands shoulder distance apart. Make sure the chair is on something that's not going to slide or up against the wall. And then press down through your feet. Press the buttocks back behind you. That's it. And spread the shoulder blades. And of course, keep the lift of the bottom of the belly. So again, ground down through your feet. Press out through the buttocks. Lift the pit of the belly. You may feel it all the way down to the back of your thighs. And then walk your feet to your chair. Bend your knees and make your way up to stand. Yep. Good. Good. It's a really nice stretch for the back body.
I finally can say I could do this movement without, any judgment on myself, because I can't do the typical way of dogward down. So this is excellent. Thank you. Wow.
My pleasure. My pleasure. It's a variation, right? Yoga. I didn't practice yoga. I didn't want to practice yoga. I went for my connection with my soul, and it was just it moves your body in ways that our body's not used to. And so there's always variations. I call them variations for people because everybody's body is different, and your body is different every time you come to your mat, so to speak, right? Does that make sense? So thank you, Paulina, for sharing that. Okay, so we're going to do it again. Same thing. Place your hands onto the seat of your chair. Walk your feet back. Press down to your feet. Press the buttocks back behind you. Lift the bottom of the belly. Spread the shoulder blades, the angel wings. And notice where you feel it. And then walk your feet towards the chair, bend your knees, place your hands onto your thighs, and make your way up to stand. There's some smiles. How you doing, Coach?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. That chair was really helpful. Thank you. I was a little nervous coming in.
You know, I used to teach a men's yoga class purposely,
Right.
just for men, because men's bodies, and I'll use tightness, right?
Yeah.
Is different than women.
Yeah. Yeah. I always said that. I'm glad you pointed out because I noticed, like sometimes when you guys do the yoga pose, I'm like, man, my body don't go that way. So.
Yeah, it was such a fun class for me, and the men were great. They would always show up, and they would do it, and they felt good.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next pose, we'll use the chair again, and it will stretch. Well, you may feel it in your hamstrings, right? The lovely hamstrings that we work a lot with Coach. So it's the same. I'll show you first, and then I'll guide you through it. Same start, right? You push the buttocks back behind you. Walk your feet back. And then what you'll do is step the right foot forward. It may be 3 inches, 6 inches, a foot. And then keep the legs straight as possible. Track the thigh muscles, lift the pit of the belly. And then you may even feel it in your calf muscle. Any questions?
Can you do it again? Just show me one more time, please.
Sure. Let me know, Lisa, if you can see me. So you step back, right, which is a half forward bend, and then step 1 foot forward. I'll say the right. Press down through the feet, contract the thigh muscles, and spread the shoulder blades. Of course, lift the bottom of the belly. Is that helpful?
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay. You're welcome. My pleasure. So step the right foot forward, ground down through the feet. That's it, Sheila. Contract your quadriceps. Beautiful, Paulina. Nice, Lisa Gorman. Good, Tanya. Good. One more breath. That's it, Coach. And then exhaling, bend your knees, step the back foot where the front foot is, where your right foot is, and switch. Step the right foot back. Same amount of distance. Straighten out the legs. That's it, Lisa. Bring them down through the feet. Lift the bottom of the belly. You got it, Karen. And contract your quadriceps. Good. For the shoulder blades. Angel wings. And then bend your knees, step the back foot to meet the front, and make your way up to stand.
What does angel wings mean?
Angel wings, the shoulder blades.
So when you say that, do you mean to open up my chest?
Yes.
Okay. So,
Open chest. Go ahead, Lee.
so I'm learning the woman version because he calls it Cher's pose. So
Proud chest, proud chest.
proud chest. So it means the same. Angel wings. I like that.
Yeah, I say spread the shoulder blades, right?
Yeah.
Or the angel wings. I call them angel wings.
Yeah. No, I like it.
But it is. It's keeping the chest open, right? We want our heart to be open. We want to be receptive, just like Coach says, right? Just different language. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
How did that feel? Did you feel it in your
Great.
calf
Yeah,
muscles,
yeah.
your hamstrings? Okay.
Really great.
Okay. Let's do the lunge pose for the front of the thigh muscles.
Okay.
Stretch the hamstrings, the back of the legs. Now we'll stretch the front of the thighs. Now you're welcome to use the chair again. Okay. Or you could do it on the floor. So I'll show it on the chair first. You could hold on to the high part of the chair. You could walk to the side so you have space. Bend this knee, the front knee, wherever, as far as you can bend it, but keep the knee over the ankle for safety of the knee, and step the opposite foot back. And press out through that heel. Lift the bottom of the belly. And so you'll be stretching this back thigh. Okay? If you're on the floor, it's the same thing, except the knees down. Okay? Keep the front knee over the ankle. That will keep your knee safe. Lift the bottom of the belly, and you allow this back thigh to drape, whether you're on the floor or not. But again, keep the proud chest. Keep your heart open. Don't want to close your heart. I've done that. It's really it takes a long time to open it up. It takes years. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll walk you through it again. You use the chair, step your right foot forward. Step your left foot back. That's it, Tanya. Line the front knee over the ankle. You can use the chair for support. You don't have to use the chair for balance. Lift the bottom of the belly. And you keep the back knee off the ground or on the ground. And let the back thigh muscle open. So press out through the back heel. That's it, Paulina. And then walk your back foot forward. And switch. Step your left foot forward. Step the right foot back. Press out through the back heel. Lift the bottom of the belly. And let the back thigh muscles open up. Really good for the hip flexors, right? We use them a lot in the workouts. One more breath. And then inhaling and exhaling, make your way back up to stand. Thank you for being here. So you're gonna do a twist on the chair. Or you could do it on the ground. And twists are really good for digestion. It keeps our spine mobile, and it keeps the muscles along the spine movement. A lot of the movement that we do is forward. We walk forward, we run forward, working out. It's a lot of that. So the twist helps to keep our spine young, right? Whole idea. It's good to keep it moving. Okay. I'll show you first on the chair. Is anybody on the ground? So sit with your left side towards the chair, the back of the chair. Now it's important to keep the legs together, the feet together. If your feet do not touch the ground, place something underneath your feet. That's it, Paulina. Are you doing that? And also, keep the front of your knees in the same plane. So what does that mean? When you twist, make sure one knee is not coming forward. You want to keep the pelvis as your foundation. Right? That's your solid base. The twist is starting from the belly, the lower belly, up. Okay? I'm just explaining some of the safety alignment points. So keep the knees over the ankles, keep the front of your kneecaps in one plane when you twist. We're twisting to the left first because that helps with digestion. That's the way the digestion flows, besides stretching the back muscles and creating mobility. Okay, so hold on to the back of the chair. So Coach and Lisa, sit with the back of the chair on the side of you, or the left side of you.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it? Okay. I can't see. Good. Hold on. Bend down to your feet. Lift the pit of the belly. And as you exhale, twist towards your left. Use your right hand, which is your front hand, to pull. Use your back hand, which is your left hand, to press away.
Very cool.
Inhaling, lift the pit of the belly. Exhaling, pull with your right, press with your left. Remember to keep the front of your kneecaps in one line, in one plane. And then inhaling, maintain the lift of the bottom of the belly and unravel and come back to center. Good. And then switch. So the back of the chair is on the opposite side. My pleasure, Tanya.
Okay, Tanya.
Hold on to the back of the chair. Again, keep the front of your kneecaps in one same plane. Ground down through the front of your sitting bones, the two bones at the bottom of your pelvis. Lift the pit of the belly. And as you exhale, twist. Pull with the front hand, which is your left hand. Press with the back hand, which is your right hand. Inhaling, lift the pit of the belly. Exhaling, twist. Well done. Really well done. Nice, Paulina. You may hear some popping. Inhaling, unwind, come back to center.
That is so cool.
Lucy Goose.
That is so cool. And the instruction with the left and right hand makes all the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you felt it.
Yeah, and my body needed it. I could hear my body thanking me immediately.
Good, good. Yeah, it's so important to keep the spine mobile. Yeah.
These are great to do before long flights.
There's a whole series, not a whole series, but there's a few things I could suggest when you're flying.
I received the suggestion.
And that is one of them. That is one of them. But there's others too, like putting a strap gently around your thighs. So there's not a tendency to cross the legs, which I do a lot. right? And that keeps the sacrum, the bone at the base of your spine, stable, your pelvis stable. There's different things. Stretches, Okay. We'll do a back bend on the chair. Right? Karen. Now, back bends were were my least favorite when I first started yoga. Because energetically, I was protecting my heart. Right? My broken heart, I was protecting it. So when I did it, I was like, this is really, really hard for me. And it is. It's a movement we don't do. But we're going to do it with the chair, so you'll all be safe and see how you feel with it. Okay, so I'm going to keep my chair this way so you can see me. What you'll do is interlace your fingers. Right? I'll show you first and then I'll guide you through it. And place the pinky side of your fingers underneath the base of your skull. So that will keep the back of your neck long. So you're not collapsing in the back of your neck when you go back. And then you may want to move forward on your chair. And you're also going to get different parts of your spine. Exactly, Coach. Depending on the length of your body, the height of the chair. My only request is not to collapse the cervical spine behind the neck onto the chair, which you probably can't do depending on your chair. So it will be like this. Place the fingers, hook the pinky side of your fingers underneath your base of your skull. Keep the knees over the ankles and sink back. Draw your elbows towards each other, your elbows towards the sky. Let your head rest in your hands and open up your heart with the lift in the belly. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, so interlace your fingers. Hook the pinky side underneath the base of your skull. Draw your elbows towards each other and go back. That's it. Let your head drop into your hands so you're supporting your head, your neck. Draw the elbows towards each other, towards the ceiling, as much as possible. And feel the openness of your heart lift the pit of the belly. That's it, Lisa Garman. That's it, Sheila. Beautiful. And then inhaling, come back up to your seat. Lift your head with your hands. Good. Okay. We won't do that again. Maybe next time.
I appreciate you.
I liked it.
I failed to mention, though, you can put a blanket on the back of your chair because it may be too joyful. Because it's a lot. It's a lot on your back. But how did that feel?
That was pretty good. I felt the stretch for sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nice, Lisa. Okay.
The stretch is all through you.
Yep.
Yep. It's good for you.
I had a big rush. It was like all of my cells just started percolating. It was wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah, good. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so let's do, like Lisa says, one of my favorites, the shoulder blade rolls or angel wing rolls. So inhaling up, come forward first. Exhaling, big circles with the angel wings. Keep going. That's it, Lisa Garman. Nice, Sheila. One more. And then reverse. Inhaling up, exhaling, big circles. Let it all go. Going. One more. Good. Back to center. And then drop your, I say drop, but keep the length in the right side of your neck. Lower the right ear towards the right shoulder. And lower the left shoulder blade, the angel wing, away from your left ear. Just gently down without force. And then inhale and come back to center. And then switch. Lower your left ear towards your left shoulder blade. Even the length of the left side of your neck. And then lower your right shoulder blade away from your right ear. And then inhale and come back to center. So the last pose before we close is called, I call it resting pose. So lie on your back. If that's, you can also sit in the chair as well, but make sure you're comfortable. If you lie on your back and you feel any discomfort in your lower back, you can roll up a blanket and put it underneath your knees, or use a bolster underneath your knees. Or like Paulina, if you're by the couch there, you could put your feet, your legs on the couch. And that helps to release any tension in the lower back as well. So I have a bed here. This bed is a little high, but if it's more level, it feels really good on the back. So make sure you're comfortable, right? That's it, Karen, exactly. Make sure your feet are touching the ground. And Lisa Gorman, just make sure you're comfortable in the chair. That's it, Lisa, nice. That's exactly it. See how that feels for your lower back?
Computer can see it's not that. Or computer can.
So in this pose, you're not doing anything. You're resting and integrating all the benefits from your practice. That's it, Paulina. Perfect, Paulina. Good. That's it, Sheila. Nice. So, take an inhalation. And as you exhale, let go. If it's available to you, open your arms up into a low V with the palms facing up. And again, move those shoulder blades, those angel wings, away from your head and away from your spine. In a low V, coach. You can hold your beautiful wife's hand. Inhale, and then as you exhale, release. So this pose, as I mentioned, is to integrate and receive the benefits from everything you've done prior. If your mind wanders, bring it back to the breath. Bring it back to your intention. And I'm going to be quiet for a couple of minutes. Become aware of your breath. Become aware of your physical body. Take a gentle, nourishing inhalation and a tender exhalation. And then slowly bend your knees one at a time. If your legs are up on something, lower them down one at a time. As you inhale, if it's available to you, raise your right arm alongside your head onto the floor. And as you exhale, roll over onto your right side. It's just transitioning up to your seat. So we roll over so we're not using the back muscles. And then press your hands on the floor. Come up onto your seat. And either rest your hands onto your thighs with your palms facing up or come onto your chair. Either place your hands at your heart center or in prayer position. Close your eyes for a moment. I'll share this quote with you by Steve Degger. A kind heart is like a candle that can be used to light dozens of others without losing any of its own flame. Just take a moment, check in how you feel. Maybe something shifted, maybe not. And what can you carry with you from your practice today, throughout your day? Open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you so, so much, Lisa and Coach. Thank you for allowing me to share yoga with all of you. And thank you all for showing up. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Jude. That was really fun. Can't wait for Karen next week to do that African dance.
Jude, this was amazing. It was wonderful. I don't know if I love the yoga better or your voice and your tone. Oh my God. I think I am in love with what you say and the way you say it.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. It wasn't a busy way.
Coach Jude, that was absolutely cathartic. It was what my body needed after working out, doing 8 workouts. This just kind of helped to put me back together again. I truly, truly needed this. And wow, Coach Marcellus, I wish we could do it again next Friday.
No, you're trying to get on doing the West African dance. That's what it is.
But she is amazing, and we missed this.
Don't worry. She'll be back again right after you do that West African dance thing. My wife is excited about that. We ain't gonna take that.
Oh gosh. Okay then. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Coach Jude. That was just. It was.
Yeah. Thank you, Jude. Thank you for accepting our invitation and bringing your expertise. It was wonderful.
My pleasure.
Exactly what I needed. I have 20 people descending on my home in less than 2 hours, and I needed to go to calm before it all started. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for showing up, Lisa. I know you have the mastermind.
Sorry, I'm running around.
I just wanted to say thank you again, Jude. What I experienced at the very, very end was I felt a melting. I felt my body finally melted. And the intentions that I had set was that I was going to love and honor my body, no matter where it's at. And I'm thanking God that I can do what I can do because I'm strengthened every day. So this was just like the icing on top of my cake today for this week. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Paulina. Thank you for that beautiful share. And that's what it is. Giving yourself grace and accepting exactly where you are for each one of us. So thank you. Sheila, you want to share?
All right, did you call me? Are you ready for me to speak?
Yes, Sheila.
I just want to say thank you too. And I agree with Lisa, just the calmness of your voice, just to, like as we're running through our day, I literally woke up this morning and I'm like, oh my God, I feel like my whole head needs to catch up because I worked yesterday, my daughter's sick, and I was trying to like grab an urgent care spot as we were starting the video, and just, I needed that moment just to lay into my body and be still for a minute and just be with myself. So thank you, Jude. That definitely was so needed today. Appreciate you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you for a beautiful share as well. And you're welcome, Leslie. And I don't know, PAWD. Thank you. You're welcome.
It's Phyllis. Good morning, everyone. It's Phyllis Jude.
Oh, Phyllis. Oh, thank you for your beautiful note.
So sorry I couldn't open my camera this morning. I'm dealing with vertigo, so I'm from yesterday. So I'm just kind of like lying down, but I didn't want to miss out. So I was with you guys as much as I'm able to right now. It was really beautiful, and I do agree. Your voice is like music, and I'm loving the serene sound in the background. So if you could share that with us as well, I want to use that as I go through my day. This was really, really beautiful.
You're welcome. Thank you, Phyllis. And
Coach, you're muted. Coach, you're muted.
Oh, that's me sharing the music on my side. It's just
Oh.
I just pulled up some yoga music.
Oh, that's nice, Coach.
Oh, really?
It was perfect. It was perfect.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, everybody. I do appreciate you all. Tomorrow is another day. We get to do it all over again. So I'll see you all a little later than normal. So we do our Tabata Saturday. So those of you going to make it to Saturday, I look forward to seeing you. But other than that, man, have a great day. And do it on purpose, as Lady Love likes to say.
On purpose,
Exactly.
yes.
Thank
Thank you, Coach Marcel.
Thank you,
Sister Lisa Garner.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Leslie. And thank you, Phyllis.
You guys have a blessed
day. Bye, Leslie. Thank you for all being
here. Take care now.
Bye, Karen.
Bye.